This is it, viewer. The end. The last of the trilogy. We've survived the beginning of the war and fended off the initial attack in the first game, did our part in the counteroffensive, and watched it all go belly up. Now, it's time to finish this war. Viewer, let me walk you through Killzone 3. And remember, no Helghan. Here we can see Rico and Sev, undercover agents extraordinaire, in a Helghast weapons facility. How did they get here? I don't know. How do I know it's Rico? How many Helghast soldiers carry an ISA weapon? Maybe the intro holds more answers. And hey, it took them 3 games, but they finally explained the story. Let's have a look. After losing the rogue colony of Helghan? Oh my fucking god, they changed it again. In the first game, this planet, Vecta, was where the Helghasts originally came from. Source, the game itself. I even made a joke about it in the post-credit scene. The intro of the first game made it very obvious that they were exiled to the barren wasteland of a planet named Helghan and mutated. That's the whole reason they wanted Vecta. It was theirs. In the second game, we discovered that they weren't sent to a barren planet, but the fucking nuclear power plant of the goddamn galaxy. Now they turn around and say, "Oh no, gekkie, they've always been here." In that case, Helghan should have been the intergalactic version of one of those Saudi states. Or Norway. The story of the first game lies shattered on the kitchen floor. It needs help. We head down into the Helghast facility to act as executioners. Who are we executing? Our old friend, Captain Narville. But whoops! We aren't really Helghast soldiers. We're Sergeant Sevchenko.
Yeah, me.
To quickly recap the previous episode, the Helghasts nuked their own city, and we arrested their leader, American style. Just as it looked like we had hit our lowest point, the Helghasts' reinforcements arrived. The ISA foobarred the situation, and we are calling a planet-wide retreat of all the remaining troops. Our mission now is to make it out of the city to the extraction point. But thanks to the orbital artillery and the remaining Helghast troops, that's easier said than done. And so our trek through the concrete jungle begins. But while we do that, hot damn, this game looks good. This game looks quite captivating. This really is an eye-catcher. A stunning piece of software. I'm trying to say this game looks good. But then again, so did the last one, and I couldn't tell you what they changed. If anything, there is this effect when changing from a dark to a light area. It's pretty neat. They did, however, change the Helghast designs. Just on the newer stuff, though. No, I don't like it. The angularity of it all looks stupid. That's not even the worst change. The Helghasts have hair now. It looks weird. I thought we established that they were bald. It would have been okay if they just had some facial hair, but not hair. Maybe if we pretend that they are wigs? No, let's not go down that rabbit hole. Let's go into the Helghan fauna instead. Helghan is less barren now, but the plants are not like anything we have on Earth. They explode, claw, and glow red. And, as we all know, red means danger. I'm a smidgen torn about this one. On the one hand, the planet is no longer barren. But the environment is hostile, keeping with the theme of the Helghasts being sent to an absolute shithole. Sorry, spawning from an absolute shithole. This is a good change. I like it. Your rules don't work on me! While striding through the city, we encounter a gaggle of Helghasts collecting some green goo. Rico wants to follow them, but after the stunt he pulled with Vasari, he should count himself lucky he hasn't been personally executed by Narvil. Disobeying orders is off the menu. Pushing further, we get a glimpse into how high command in the Helghast ranks functions. It's a package deal as we also get the most natural name drop ever written.
As the senators can see, the ISA forces are in disarray. Within 3 hours, my forces will overwhelm them. Vasari's killers will not survive.
Am I missing something here? What about the tank group on the left?
Johann Stahl.
So, non-GMO. These are going to be our new good antagonists. Admiral Orlok, or as I call him, non-union Stalin, and Johann Stahl, a Helghast weapons manufacturer. It seems there are some minor internal disagreements.
Does it hurt, knowing that no matter what you do, you'll never emerge from Vasari's shadow? Is that why you let him die?
Helghasts will never bargain with the ISA! There will be no quarter!
I think he wants us dead. And he means business as he sticks one of the new Helghast toys on us. Okay, double time. These ships aren't sticking around forever. But sadly, Rico thinks this is the right time to become a simp, and breaks off to support his e-girl. Don't worry about her, she is the least important character in the whole franchise. We move on without him to the extraction point, beg Narvil to wait for Rico, and even see him while flying to the ship. Narvil wants to hear none of it. But it appears to all be in vain.
Emergency Protocol 5, Niner, Echo is in effect. God help us.
Things are looking dire. The Helghasts are hunting and capturing us one by one, and our communications with the rest of the ISA troops, both on and off of Helghan, has been cut off. If this goes on any longer, we have to surrender to the Helghast. Narvil sends us on a mission. Infiltrate the Helghast camp and use their comms unit to establish a connection with the ISA on Earth. To complete our mission, he reunites us with an old friend we haven't seen since the invasion of Vecta.
Get that radio uplink working.
Oh, my baby is back! It's still as accurate as it was in Killzone 1. It's gonna take a while to get to the Helghast camp. Let me talk about the movement. Switching from Killzone 2 to Killzone 3 is like switching from your mom to your sister. Everything is familiar, but it just feels tighter. In the last game, it felt like we had weights tied to our legs. Everything felt sluggish and movement was slow. That's no longer the case. To start off, they've improved the cover mechanic. No longer shall we slowly rise from cover to aim. No more shall we stick out from cover while being in cover. No, wait, we still do that. Honestly, the biggest improvements have been in the aiming. ADS is fixed. The bullets actually fly where you need them, and the weird X and Y sensitivity difference is gone. This speeds up the combat encounters like you wouldn't believe. They also brought back the 3-weapon limit, but with a twist. We can now carry a small weapon like a pistol, a rifle of the assault and sniper variety, and a special weapon. So now, instead of a rocket launcher or lightning gun replacing your assault rifle, it just goes into the special weapon slot. Another big boon to combat is the enemy AI. The Helghasts are more aggressive and no longer keep blind firing behind cover. I might be lying by saying this, but I think their accuracy has also been nerfed. I'm playing on medium, same as Killzone 2, and it doesn't feel like my bunda is getting toasted in the same way when standing out in the open. A good way to put it is, it's like they're purposefully missing their first couple of shots. This one is just whatever. It's an uncalled for change, if true. In general, I'm making it sound like everything is hunky-dory. not entirely true. The most confusing addition are the ammo boxes. It's kind of ironic that they changed the weapon carrying capacity and gimped the variety in this way. It carries ammo for everything and auto reloads your guns. So if I have a Gatling gun, why not constantly use it? Just to quickly wrap up the combat section, the new brutal melee. It's not new. Killzone 1 had it. The animations just weren't as brutal.
Come on, you piece of crap.
Finally, we can communicate with the ISA heads, who give us some wise words of motivation.
What are you talking about?
The war's over, Captain. You and your men will have to surrender to the Helghasts forces so we can negotiate your release as prisoners of war.
Forgive me, General, but are you out of your mind?
Understandably, this pisses off both Sev and Narville, but we can't sulk on it for too long, as the signal got backtraced and reported to the Helghast cyber police, who are on their way to arrest us. We fight tooth and nail to get out of the camp and make our way back, only to find that the ISA base is under assault. With nowhere to go, we make our last stand. As the shots fly over our heads, the fires burn around us, and the smoke blocks out what little sight we have. We fall to the sheer might of the Helghast.
Open your eyes.
We're captured, but our fate is still better than that of our comrades.
Your king went down like a pussy. Relax, man.
You touch him and Star's gonna kill us both.
Oh, that sounds bad.
You shut your mouth.
All I was saying was that Vasari died crying like a little bitch, and if you can't handle that...
Stop it! Enough! Okay.
Pussy.
Alright. What do you say, scum?
It looks like we're being saved, but who could possibly be saving us in these desperate times?
Get the hell down!
Rico! I knew you weren't dead. The devs don't have the balls to kill you off screen.
You're only 6 months late.
He wants to get us out of here, but no way, Jose, are we leaving without Narville. Rico says it was hard enough to get us, but we use our persuasive skills.
Seth, we barely got you!
I implore you to reconsider.
Alright! Take your damn position!
We sold the oil Petrosite rigs, but their anti-aircraft is too strong and we go down. And not in a good way. After instructing a second ship to pick us up in a safer area and making our way over there, Sev comes with an idea. Steal a Helghast jetpack and assault the rigs on foot. This thing is fucking awesome! This is the shake-up the gameplay needed. Your mobility with this thing is amazing and it's got infinite ammo with no reloads. One explosive charge makes short work of that AA gun. After that little prank, we jetpack across some icebergs to the next Petrosite rig AA gun combo. This one can't be jihaded as there is no way to the top. A couple of timed charges on the supporting pillar should do the trick. And getting to safety is a breeze thanks to our jetpack. Oh, jetpack, you are what the combat needs. We even have a spare slot in the D-pad just... No, I don't know why my achievements are in Dutch.
Well, that worked.
Sev gets caught in the hypothermia tsunami, and we start our assault on the outpost. But, just like the last time, their AA guns grind us into mincemeat. This time though, there is a more ranged solution in one of the bunkers.
Warning, you are artillery.
The best part is, we can take the gun with us. Good times all around. Wait. I've just noticed. Where do the iron sights go? Fighting the final stretch into the outpost, being disappointed by the lack of pin-up poster Easter eggs in the lockers, we find a gondola up to the Helghan upper ski hut and persuade the Helghast soldiers to help us fit in. Well, this is awkward. How about I talk about the audio on the way up? In the last game, everybody couldn't shut the fuck up. Now everybody shuts the fuck up. That's quite nice. The quips are still there, but they are very much in the background. As it should be. The voice acting has improved. Rico is again voiced by somebody else.
I ain't leaving. This war isn't even half finished. What is this bullshit?
Oh no.
An improvement for sure, but still not as good as the original though.
Oh, fuck.
The new ones also don't sound bad. Johann Stahl is voiced by John Henry Eden.
As long as this man remains in charge, I refuse to commit my resources to your cause.
I'm quite pleased you were able to make it. The trip was not what I had intended, but serves as an adequate test of your abilities.
So the voices are good, but there is only so much that they can do with the crappy dialogue. Here, we can see the Proterozoic phase of millennial writing.
You guys ever think of leaving before the explosions start?
Oh, you can do that?
There is one thing that really bugs me. Some cutscenes are way too quiet. I'm not talking volume, soundscape. It's like sound effects are just missing.
Rico!
How about the music? No, music is still bland. Forgettable but competent. Joris de Man is not a bad composer, based on his work for Killzone. It's obviously high budget and Orchestra isn't cheap, but it's just not memorable. I need a choir in there. Give me some war music, damn it! We make our way through the weapons facility, pull a little prank here and there, and head for Narvel's execution.
Captain Narvel, do you know who I am? Typical.
We are prisoners of war. We have rights. You just violated the Stockholm Treaty.
Buddy, I don't think he even knows what the Stockholm is. Also, what's Stockholm Treaty? Anyway, you know what's going to happen.
What?
You?
Yeah, me.
Stahl escapes in the commotion, and we start making our great escape. As we make our way through the weapons plant, we come across a console. After reliving my childhood watching execution videos with the boys, we find out what Stahl is planning. He wants to send the fleet to Earth and glass all the major cities. Our mission just changed. No longer is it about just getting home. Now it's about defending our home. As we leave the facility, Stahl's ship starts heading toward the space elevator to make the jump toward Earth. We give chase in a nicked snowmobile, but before long the snow runs out and we pathetically chase them on foot and end up in a scrapyard. As we travel through the scrapyard, this thing blocks our path. Oh shit.
Oh shit!
Like an open book. We get saved, board it, use it to free the convoy from the motion-activated turbo petricite tower, and head to the space elevator. Narvel has a full retard moment.
All units, pull back immediately.
Like the honey housewives say, why pull out? The Helghasts superweapon attacks, and so do we. I die, and so does he. After all is said and done, we only have 16 blokes left. Narvel wants to throw in the towel and, I don't know, get captured by the Helghasts, watch the Earth blow up, and get executed on public broadcast television. Sev does that generic action movie speech, you know, the one where they go, "Come on guys, what do we have to lose?"
Do you realize the odds against us still being here? Right now? None of us should be alive.
I agree on that last part. Heading up to the station, we witness an interaction between Orlok and Stahl. Stahl finally delivers the powerful pulsing petricite weapons, but Orlok proceeds to betray Stahl.
Arrest the chairman.
But Stahl says, "It's Stalin time!" and coops all over the place. In return, Orlok reminds him why they have the British accents and shanks that twat before he slinks off into the shadows. In the meantime, our gang of miscreants sees the spacecraft fighting and decides that they would like one. So guess where we are heading? While we get busy with that, Stahl pops out once more and gains the upper hand on Orlok. Now pinned underneath a cabinet with no place to go, Orlok tries to distract Stahl.
Like I said, you're predictable. Shit. That must have hurt.
Oh, shut up. Stahl makes his great escape and blows up the space elevator. Stealing a space harrier just in the nick of time, our ISA troublemakers chase him down. Because that's the best way to end our game, with a fucking turret section. Stahl boards a cruiser, gets the warp drive charged, but just as he is about to make the jump, we destroy the drives.
The coil is overloading. We have to go.
No!
Chairman, you can't stop it. It's too late.
Watch me!
He's gonna land!
Yeah? I don't think so.
Get ready to launch the nuke.
Hooper, move!
Gemma, are you there? Gemma, respond!
What did I tell you guys about leaving before the explosion starts?
Guys, looks like we'll be coming up on the space station in a second.
Oh my god.
I'm not hearing any comm traffic.
Yeah. We took out the whole fleet.
I mean nothing. The entire planet is silent.
Jesus, how many people were down there?
Literally billions of men, women, and children have died. Congratulations. You've won. I hope you can sleep at night, you fucking murderer. And that marks the end of the Killzone franchise. No more games were released after this. Shut up. I don't have Killzone Shadowfall or a PS4 for that matter. Besides, I don't want to play it. I see where the writing is going and don't want any more millennial dialogue. This game was also really cutscene heavy, especially early on. The action got broken up every couple of minutes for one. If they added any more, it would have made the full transition into the now iconic Sony moving game we know and, well, at least I hate it. I'll see you next time for the anniversary video. We're going back to our roots. What the? Dude fucking flexed on me!